So now I've peeled off the stencils again. You can see the leaves around the edge and I've taken the shark off. I've still got some blue paint here, and rather than waste it, I could get another first layer. So I could go again and just get some blue on here. Make the camera shake again, sorry. Okay. So as not to waste it, and I could get a mono print out of it. So this one will probably end up being a lot lighter because there's a lot less paint left here. But yeah, I'll be able to shake the camera again. Sorry. Okay. All right, so I'll try to use up what's left there. There you go. Right, so all I'm going to do with that is I will draw into that a little bit. What will I draw in that one? So in this one, I'll actually draw some. No, we'll go patterns again. I know I've stuck to the same pattern here, but I'm just thinking about underwater. I just want to show you how we can make it come out. Okay, so I'll just stick with that. In fact, I will also get some cellophane on it, a bit of bubble wrap. Let's add some extra texture. Now, the bubble wrap has already got, and the cellophane, it's already got orange, red, and yellow on it. Some of that might come out now on here, but I don't mind. Okay, not bad. Let's try another one over there. Yeah, you do need to press these quite hard. Not so hard that you pop the bubbles, but quite hard. There we go. Let's try that. Yeah, it comes out in the lighter areas quite well, but the darker areas not so much. Right, a little bit of cellophane then. Let's just... Some of those lines are starting to go now, but that will do. Okay, so piece of paper on there, and line it up. First time, just press with your hands. And then, yep, sneak a peek. Oh, actually, the bubble wrap came out well, didn't it? That's pretty good, like that. So I'm not going to press with the roller. If I press with the roller now, a lot of these lines will go. They'll just be gone, and the texture with the bubble wrap will just be gone. So always press with your hands first, sneak a peek, see if you like it. If it's too white, if it hasn't taken up enough of the paint, then put it back down and roll it. Okay, so there you go. We've managed to get a dark first layer. So while this one's drying then, put that to one side, all you do is you get your printing block here and you flip it over back to the warm colour side, and you stick it down again underneath your masking tape. And the main thing to look out for when you're rolling it out is that you've rolled it out quite evenly, that there's not big blobs anywhere, and you haven't missed any bits or many bits. If you've missed some bits and some bits are white, then so be it, it's fine. Okay, so this is just one flat colour this time. All right, I could try and get some bubble wrap into that as well, maybe, or some cellophane. In fact, let's just see what a bit of cellophane might do. I could make the surface a bit more textured with the end of a brush, of course. We'll see what difference that makes. Okay, and then of course, what I need to do is put my stencils on there. Okay, and then you get your monoprint there, your first layer with all the texture on it, and you put that face down, of course, and you roll it on. Let's see how that's come out. So you sneak a peek, don't you? Let's have a look. All right, just peel this off, I think. We'll see how it looks. Right. I think we could probably all see from this that when you print a light colour, which was the orange, over a darker colour, which was the blue, that it doesn't come out quite as well. You don't see the shapes as well. I just compare it to the other one. It's not bad. You could let that dry and work into it though. So here you go, just to compare. I think it's clear which one's the winner, don't you? But having said that, the shapes and lines from the first monoprint, they've come out really, really well. I think if I could do it all over again, what I'd do is I'd have the bubble wrap and these lines, I'd have that in the warmer colours showing up in the shark on that one. I think they've shown up pretty well here, but not so well in the shark. So I'd take what I've learned from the background in that one and put it into the background in that one, but I would definitely start with the warmer colour first. What you could do to try and fix this is to do that second layer again, but instead of using orange or red, you'd have to go darker. You'd have to use a darker colour, so you'd have to use an even darker blue or a darker green, or mix some black in there, and then those shapes would stand out a little bit better, I think. Okay, so that's it. So you just let all your prints dry, wouldn't you? And the cleanup, by the way, doesn't take long at all. I've only used cold water to clean the roller, the brush, and believe it or not, the plastic wallet too will clean easily. If you've got warm water, I appreciate if you work in a classroom, you don't, the water, if you do have a sink in the classroom, the water doesn't get much warmer, does it? Because we don't want children to scald themselves. Yeah, soapy water works better, but cold water will get these clean. So it'll get that clean, it'll get the roller tray clean, and also the brush. It is only acrylic paint if you happen to get it on the table. Don't worry, water and a paper towel will get it off. Okay, so here are our 3 prints. As you can see, I'd call 2 of them successful and 1 of them not so successful. So when we look at this one here, what did we learn? We learned that it's better to have a lighter layer going first, and here it was red and orange, and here it was orange and yellow, wasn't it? Instead of a blue lighter layer. The way to fix that, as we said, would be to go with a darker layer on top of that. So we want the lighter layer first, yeah, in terms of what worked well with the other 2 then, so with this one, that second green layer was done with a brush, wasn't it? Which didn't work as well as rolling out. It was rolled out, this blue layer was rolled out here, and you get better lines, don't you? Better definition in the shapes there.